Health alert tonight, cell phone addiction on the rise. Experts say it's just like being addicted to drugs or even alcohol, and it should be taken seriously.
Scientists, philosophers, and others who study society have generally been divided into two different groups: those who think individuals are in control of their destinies, and those who believe that social forces are responsible for what happens to us. However, a third factor is missing from this debate. We believe that our connections to other people matter most, and that by linking the study of individuals to the study of groups, the science of social networks can explain a lot about human experience. We rarely consider that everything we think, feel, do, or say can spread far beyond the people we know. Conversely, our friends and family serve as conduits for us to be influenced by hundreds or even thousands of other people. In a kind of social chain reaction, we can be deeply affected by events we do not witness that happen to people we do not know. It is as if we can feel the pulse of the social world around us and respond to its persistent rhythms. As part of a social network, we transcend ourselves and become a part of something larger. We are connected.
The fact that citizen journalists are capturing images as they happen, not waiting for news crews to arrive, that's all because of the camera built into cell phones. This has been a real changer in the way the world works.
So let me show you some examples of the positives of cell phones, since everybody focuses on the negatives. This story shows that in Rwanda, cell phones were given out by the government for expectant mothers because they usually die during labor. And it shows that 95% of Rwandans that weren't able to access electricity had the phones, and one woman was actually saved. This other story is about the earthquake in Haiti, and while everything else, the landline phones were down, the cell phone towers were still up, and a man was saved because of that. And if you don't think these stories are true, I have the links down here to the actual news stories. We have one from CNN, and the other from Reuters. Nicholas Carr lamented, quote, "Over the past few years, I have had an uncomfortable sense that someone or something has been tinkering with my brain, remapping the neural circuitry, reprogramming the memory. My mind isn't going, so far as I can tell, but it's changing. I'm not thinking the way I used to think," end quote. Our brains are malleable, constantly adapting to the world around us, and the internet age is rewiring them. As humans, we crave attention along with being connected. New media technologies allow us to achieve just that. Some people use cell phones to pass time, others claim to be addicted. But is it really possible to be addicted to your cell phone? Marshall McLuhan, the medium, is the message. So is your cell phone that grabs hold of you, or is it the social interaction that comes along with the advice that you're addicted to?
A lot of school systems ban cell phones for a very good reason in classrooms, but some are starting to work them into the curriculum.
We can't expect students to adjust to outdated methods of teaching.
Well, the teacher in some cases will send out a text to the phones of the students in her classroom. They have to answer by text. In this case, while we were there, text, pictures. The bottom line is you have to have an answer. You go ahead and text that answer in, you push send, and the teacher gets that answer back. Now, the teachers also have blogs. They're putting their entire lesson plans on the internet, and these students with their cell phones, these little mini computers, Martha, they can go ahead and access all that information.
Once the challenge was to obtain information. Now there is more information available than you can ever use, and the challenge is to learn to filter it. That filtering ability is the new mark of intelligent thought.